Hello everybody. Today's trip is sponsored by our very wonderful members of the channel, including our VIP members, Motivated Away! We also have Sheila B. And finally, Timothy and Blaine Mayo. And next we have our elite members, Juzuni and Mary Gelsinger. And then we have our fan club member, Mo Nemo. And a whole bunch of basic level channel members. Thank you very much everyone for your support. All the viewers of the channel, thank you all for dropping by. We continue with Asylum tonight. So we have arrived at a brand new floor, the second floor. You're tired and sleepy? Well, you found me now. Maybe this will wake you up. This horror game will wake you up. Renata. Alright, this is where we are, guys. We have just used the staircase from the first floor. New floor, how exciting, a new floor. New exploration. Nice. Using my controller here. We have the cleaning round. Yeah, we saw this last time too. Night shift only. Oh, it's night shift. I was wondering why all the cleaning duties are happening at night. Maybe there is another sheet of paper for day shift, guys. This is only for night shift. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, new sheet of paper. From 7 AM all the way to 7 PM. 12-hour shift. That makes perfect sense, guys. Alright, so right hand side is the museum and the doctor's office. What is his name again? The director's office on the right hand side. Okay, let's go this way first, guys. It's a shorter area, or yeah, a smaller area. Museum. And let's go all the way to the end. Director's office. Dr. Handwell. A familiar name. Okay, let's see if one of the keys from the key ring will open this up or not. What do you think? It wouldn't unlock this door. Guess Bruno didn't have clearance to go everywhere. Alright, nope. I guess we had to find his own key. Okay. Museum then. The asylum has its own museum, guys. Isn't that strange? Patients were allowed to pay short visits to the haunting museum of the institute, which, rather than a sanctuary of science and erudition, had now turned into what? Into something, guys. So the patients are allowed in here, huh? From time to time. Skulls were arranged on the shelf. Will seeing these skulls make them happier or what, guys? I don't know. A positive effect on their psyche? Instruments for unknown purposes. Torture! This is for torture! All the devices, guys. Torture devices. Yeah. Looking at this and the skeleton up ahead will make them a lot better. Wow. Who came up with this idea, guys? Who came up with it? Maybe the director next door. The drilling instruments. Drill into the brain, into the skull, into the cranium. May, hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, welcome back. Rebecca Beers. Okay, first time seeing this name here. Rebecca Beers did not suffer any specific ailments early in life, but fell victim to violent sexual assault as an adult. She was found in a state of shock by the authorities who rescued her, and after a medical examination, Rebecca was found to be pregnant. Oh, she's a pregnant lady. Yes. The perpetrator was never apprehended. During the period following the assault, Beers exhibited delusional behaviors and panicked whenever men were in the same room as her. And thereafter, following strict attention and care, she gradually began to recover and return to her senses while coming to terms with her new condition. Beers eventually managed to begin socializing with her peers and to feel more comfortable in the presence of men. Regrettably, she was recently suffered an inexplicable breakdown and is experiencing frequent neurotic fits. She mistreats both her peers and the nursing team using foul, highly offensive language, while screaming and kicking. In 2 incidents, Beers was found repeatedly hitting her stomach and insisting that her unborn child was spawned from hell. So what happened to the child, guys? We know that she became pregnant due to the sexual assault, right? Due to the rape. But the file doesn't mention about anything about the baby, guys. What happened to the baby? Wait, can I pick up an instrument here? A drill? Why there were so many skulls in the museum? From these are patient skulls, guys. There's plenty of those. All the ones who died inside the asylum. Their skulls remained in the museum. This is creepy, guys. Maybe the ones who died while working in the mines, maybe. Then we got a full skeleton here. A full body skeleton, guys. Yep. Seem real. Yep. It looks real to me. Again, what is going on here? Is that a dead body in the middle? Are they examining a dead body? Picture depicted someone important with some sort of gory medical intervention happening behind him. Yep. It is a dead body. And a screaming patient, guys. Undergoing some painful treatments. Conjoined babies? Siamese twin babies. Looks more like they're attached. The mouths are attached. Siamese twins. Whoa, look at those hands. Yeah, what is the point, guys? What is the point? 7 hands. The one in the middle is bloody too. Look at that. Human brains, charming. Cannot believe they actually let patients into the museum, guys. Why? To torture them even further, guys. Yeah, what's the point? These people are crazy, guys. Not the patients. The staff, the doctors here are even more crazier than the patients. Ugh. One single eye? One-eye baby. Cyclops. An abomination of nature. Baby with gut-wrenching birth defects. I can only see one eye. And then, maybe... Maybe the legs? The birth defect on the legs? In the legs, guys? Maybe. Compared to the hands. Yeah, there's something wrong with the legs. Jar with something odd inside, an organ. Shaped like a pastry. Shaped like a pastry. Pastry. I wonder what it is. Looks like a pastry. Radiographs. Ooh. Typical glass slide for putting tissue samples on it. This could come in handy later. Have we found any microscope in the game? I don't think so, guys. No microscope yet. So was that an empty slide? I can put a sample onto the slide and examine it further, possibly. Jars. TPT071. They all have labels on them with different numbers. Yeah, we don't have any reference on these numbers yet. For those years? Back then, mental institutions wanted to do more research. And since mental health back then wasn't very educated about, doctors do this kind of stuff. Yes, yes, yeah, mate. Yeah, don't we know? Wait, do we know the years? Do we have a timeline? Maybe on some of the journal entries, there are year numbers, guys. Yeah, I don't remember exactly when this game is taking place. Alright, looks like we have completed a tour of the museum here. Yeah, that is it. We pick up one slide, one single slide. So we have the morgue. Oh, morgue is next. Goody. Laboratory after the morgue. We have the morgue coming up. Then double doors to where? Is that the balcony? On this other side. Hold on, guys. What is this at the top? Solarium on the left. The bathroom. Solarium. This is a solarium. There's a keyhole in here, though. Oh! A knot. What remains of a solarium? This will be clean and peaceful spot to relax amid the sunbeams. Quite the opposite of its present and sorry condition. I felt a brief sense of... What? There's a hole up here. Large hole. Ooh. Insect repellent. Alright. Still there. Maybe I can come pick it up when we need it? Maybe. We don't even know if it's empty or not. Is it a full bottle? But I can definitely come back and pick it up when it's needed. As long as I remember where it is. In shambles. Shadow windows. Record of patients housed in local hospital. The renowned surgeon who keeps receiving encomiums from his peers, Dr. Walter Hanwell, director and founder of the mental health hospital named after him, has made public the number of patients hosted by his institute. At 272 patients and 54 staff members, the establishment has positioned itself as one of the most highly populated mental institutions in our world. It has become the pride of our region. Dr. Hanwell recognized the importance of the Kirkbride design and architecture system in serving the house large numbers of patients in the healthy and comfortable environments. However, reputable psychiatrists disagree on this and warn about the dangers of an overcrowded building, including the managerial problems and ethical dilemmas. According to the Kirkbride plan, the hospital for the insane should not exceed a maximum of 250 patients. Contrary to Dr. Hanwell's claims, we acknowledge the mandate of the Kirkbride plan, and my talented staff is keeping our patients under tight control, said Director Hanwell. Our methods are efficient, and my experience in the field has allowed us to improve upon Kirkbride's august design. Shouldn't the size of the hospital, the size of the hospital more important, guys? Shouldn't it be more important? Maybe the staff and patient ratios? That is more important than an exact number of 250 patients, guys. Yeah, it all depends on the ratio and how large the hospital is. Yeah, if a building is big enough, right? Who cares if it has 1,000 patients or not? Like 500 staff members to 1,000 patients, guys. 2 to 1. I don't think that is a problem at all. I wonder if there's a way to get up to the next floor from here, to the 3rd floor. It's big enough for us to go through. Alright, the morgue. It's right across the hallway. Ooh. I'm ready for a jump scare here. Oh, the lights. The lights work in the room. I've seen plenty of depressing environments in the Institute by then, but the chilling morgue... Yada yada yada. Bloody. This place looks like it's very recently occupied by someone. This is not abandoned at all, this room here. Looks fresh and ready to be used. Oh, that one is bloody. That single one in the middle. broken glass. This looks clean. This is definitely operational, guys. This looks very clean and commonly used, daily use. This surgical table. Pause is not working. Organs. Pieces of flesh. Oh, this one's bloody too. Ooh. Hammer. Can I get one? What they may have been used for. Torture device again. What? Okay, what am I? I'm hearing running water here, guys. But the faucet is not working though. Why am I hearing running water? Is it raining outside? There's a running water sound here. Can hear it. Oh! Oh, it's the same volume here. Oh. I'm hearing running water here. Ilya, hello, welcome to the stream. What did you miss? You missed a museum tour. That is all. Flash again. Maybe it's raining outside, guys. It wasn't before. Both provided some details about the bodies in the morgue. Names, tags, and some notes. Okay, do I need to get a number, guys? Yeah, there were jars with numbers on them earlier. Okay, no detailed readings here. The running water is on the right hand side. It's right here. Oh, it's gone. The water is gone. It's not raining outside. Formaldehyde in the jar. Now that makes sense. Ooh, numbers! They all have numbers on them. Where they saw the bodies. A lime flask. I wonder what these are, guys. Bone fragments. Clay? White clay? White color clay. Bone fragments. Oh! Microscope! We found one! So it is an interactive icon. We pick up a slide from earlier, guys. Let's try using that here. The slide. Can we do it? It is a hand icon though. It's a hand icon. It's not letting me look at the items here. Maybe it is an empty slide. Maybe that's the problem, guys. It's an empty glass slide. Oh, no, not that. Empty glass slide. Yep, I need a sample. Placing blood samples, specifically blood. We need a drop of blood. You don't want to have nightmares. Alright, I understand you. I'll see you again. Yeah, it's perfectly fine, I know. Even though this game is not terrifying at all. It's like a a very dark theme, guys. There weren't any jump scares. Well, maybe there are quite a small number so far in this game. Basically, when it's time to enter a new section of the game, like those timestamps. The timestamps in this game, they are jump scares, guys. Let's jump a little when they are announced. Yeah, so far it's not terrifying at all. I do want more jump scares though. I think this game needs some. Okay, what is this? Hook behind me seems to move a bit. Oh, so we can go up, go down. The power is on, okay. So it's usable, guys. Okay. Yeah, this hook right there. That hook. Oh, that hook. That one? Oh, maybe I can lift the body up. And then place it on the examination table there. Oh, okay. They all have icons on them. Every single one of them. The bloody one. Why is it this one bloody? Okay. Do I need to find one that has a body on? In it or not? That one opens. This one opens. Oh, that body! They do have numbers on them. Okay. So I can't really move them out of the way yet. Because I need a reference, guys. I need a reference number. There's a reason, guys. I need a reason to examine bodies. And there isn't yet any right now. Yeah. But what if there are items inside? Shall we check every single one right now? Just in case. See? Bottles. Empty jars. Empty flask. Oh, bread, molten bread. I think that looks like bread and ketchup. Strange combination, guys. Oh, Tashika Kennedy, hello, welcome to the stream. Long time no see. How are you doing? They're not all interactive though. Ugh, brains! I guess there is air conditioning inside this room, guys. Yeah, it looks... Yeah, morgue! It is a morgue! So there's supposed to be air conditioning. These are like fridges, guys. It's a refrigerator. So they are not decomposed yet. These body parts. More like they are like frozen. Yeah, they keep them in low temperature. Alright, think we do have to check every single one. Body bags. Body bags we can ignore. Can come back later for the body bags. Oh, there are tissues. Look at those bones. There are tissues attached to them. There are muscles attached to the bones. Ugh. Alright, that is all. We have checked every single one. So this book here does tell us about the patients or the numbers, guys. But there's no objective yet. So we'll definitely need to come back here later in the game. Oh? No. Alright, let's keep going. Washroom. WC. Oh. Is someone behind me though? Playing with the water? Hold on. Why is there such a big sound of water running, guys? Ooh. Oh, it's actually running. There's water here. Oh, interactive hotspot. Okay, I need to wash something now. Wash my dirty hands. I need to wash my dirty hands. Maybe the pipe was clogged. Hold on. Maybe there's an item down here. Water is running. Remember in the sewers, guys, there is a valve, or more than one valve, for controlling the water in the building. So... But how is that relevant though? We turn on the water on this floor. I don't know. Laboratory. I can see why these two rooms are next to each other. The lab and the morgue. You remove the body tissues from the morgue. Oh, there's someone here! Finally, someone alive! There is someone alive! A doctor? A scientist? A researcher? Anyway, yeah, the body tissues from the morgue. Cut those tissues out of the body and then you bring them here! Yes! This is a laboratory. You examine those tissues. You do research on them. Yes! There's someone alive! They don't look very sanitized at all. All these test tubes and all. Wait, hold on. There are 3 drawers here. Maybe I can open that one too. Hold on. 1, 2, Only two? There are three. Three drawers. Wait. The bottom one? Ah. Beakers. Flask. Sharon, hello, welcome back to the stream. Oh, just go talk to him then. I'm excited. We found someone, guys. Because we have missing people here in the building. We don't know where the security guard is, Bruno. And then the other patient, guys, our friend. He has gone missing too. So there's only the receptionist right now, and then this guy. You are a doctor. Are you Dr. Hanwell? Hello? Who are you? Hello? This... Oh, yes. Hello.
Hello? Am I interrupting something?
Who are you?
I'm a former member of the Institute. I came here tonight to look into some docu.
Well, this is highly irregular. Did Julia let you in? I'll need to have a word with her. As you can see, the building is not in a condition for you to go anywhere you please.
Oh, but I'm only going to the allowed areas.
This area is not allowed.
Sorry, my mistake. But would you mind if I asked you some questions?
I was in the middle of something important, but go ahead.
I assume you are...
I'm the new director of the Institute, Dr. Ambrose Miller.
Oh.
My purpose here is to honor the vision of my former colleague, Dr. Walter Hanwell.
Oh.
Pleased to meet you.
So what happened to Dr. Hanwell? Okay, let's go to people here. Dr. Hanwell? Hanwell.
So, I assume you were acquainted with Walter Hanwell.
Quite so. Walter was a friend. We maintained ample correspondence over the years. Many subjects, both from the field of medicine and life itself, were our common interest. Many times I toyed with the idea of coming here to work with him. Alas, fate had a different plan for us.
What do you mean?
Well, the circumstances you're obviously familiar with. I was finally prepping myself for a greatly belated visit when all of a sudden the Institute shut down. Walter had been a friend in writing for many years, yet regrettably I never got to know him in person.
Oh. I wonder if this is going to repeat the conversation here or not.
It's odd that you were such a close friend with Dr. Hanwell, yet only exchanged letters.
I don't see what's so odd about that. Some people prefer the expression and flair of the written word, especially someone as enlightened as Walter was. We never even spoke on the telephone. Always preferred the intimacy of the prose. You see, Walter was a very reserved fellow. He didn't like public appearances, nor to be photographed, and I respected that. In a way, it made our relationship more intriguing. We connected down to the purest level, our thoughts.
It's very academic. Very, guys.
I forgot to ask something else.
I'm sorry, but I really need to concentrate.
Don't want to burst your bubbles here. We have a lot of topics left. It's going to take an hour. So get prepared, Doctor. Julia, the receptionist.
Julia seems to be a nice member of the new Hanwell family.
Our new receptionist? I don't have much to say. I just met her earlier this morning.
She's doing a fine job. Must be difficult putting a nice face to all this filth.
Filth?
Filth?
I'm sorry, I mean, let's talk about something else.
That is a strange thing to say, guys.
There's one more.
Please, enough chatter. I have work to do.
Not enough. Got a whole bunch more. How about Bruno, the security guard?
About Dr. Ebisbaker.
The therapist?
Yes. I'm curious about her role at the Institute.
She was well positioned in the ranks at Hanwell, respected career and all. But if you ask me, she was a failure.
Why?
So you think Dr. Ebisbaker was part of the reason why the Institute ceased operations?
No, at least not just her. But she was another component in the equation. I believe her foolish rivalry with Hawthorne distracted Walter from a greater purpose. And Hawthorne, well, he wasn't a saint of my devotion either.
So it seems like you're very familiar with the staff here, or the staff here. Wait, maybe you were part of the team? You got promoted to be the director here now? Maybe you're not a newly arrival, guys. Yeah, he seems to know a lot about the staff members here.
I forgot to ask something else.
I'm sorry, but I really need to concentrate.
How about Dr. Miller?
So, you're the famous Dr. Miller.
Oh, right.
Famous? Not quite. At least not around these parts. I'm just a humble servant who wishes to continue with Walter's grandiose dreams.
How so?
As soon as I heard this establishment was ceasing operations, I made arrangements to be transferred here. Hopefully continue Walter's work. My connection in the field of medicine across the years proved valuable, as here I find myself as the new director in charge of this reopening.
So you are a new arrival.
You seem quite attached to this building and its history.
I wasn't involved in those days, just acquainted with the philosophy of Hanwell Institute. The hospital used to be an illustrious example of what the will of man can accomplish. All I'm doing here is picking up the pieces and fulfilling that dream.
One more thing, Jerry.
Who?
I'm sorry, Dr. Miller.
Listen, I should get back to my work.
You don't even recognize your first name. Wow. Now Bruno, the security guard. I cannot find him anywhere.
Do you know Bruno?
Of course I know Bruno. He's our security guard.
Is there anything of interest you could tell me about him?
Not really. He's just a security guard.
But he's working in your establishment and contributes to a greater goal. You can't possibly operate this place without security.
Look, if you want to form a union with Bruno, be my guest. I need to keep working with this dangerous chemical.
Why such intolerance?
I have a highly dangerous chemical right here.
Fine.
And Lenny? I cannot find Lenny. Where did he go? Lenny, a patient here.
Have you seen a patient wandering around?
The one who's cleaning the rooms?
Yes.
Leonard, I believe.
That's who I mean, yes. Is it safe to speak with him?
Certainly. Perfectly safe, otherwise we wouldn't allow him to roam freely. I'm not familiar with his case, though. We are simply continuing with the same treatment he had in the past.
So you don't know where he is?
Which is?
He likes to help. How can we say no?
So is he actually volunteering? Volunteering for the cleaning job? Is he getting paid?
I forgot to ask something else.
I'm sorry, but I really need to concentrate.
Crawford.
Does the name Crawford ring a bell?
Not in the least.
Hanwell, we have talked about already. Okay, let's go to the task list. Yeah, cannot find Lenny yet. Bertrand. Ask him about Bertrand.
I'm looking for information on a patient called Bertrand.
Bertrand. He's one from the old group, right?
I believe so. I've seen footage of him in the therapy room.
Footage?
Yes.
Intriguing. I'll have to take a look at that. But yes, of course he sounds familiar. He's here tonight.
Oh!
What do you mean?
Where?
Here. Physically?
Physically? What are you, a ghost hunter? Of course, in flesh and blood. He's one of the patients being relocated.
This is an incredible development. Where can I see him?
I don't have such details. All I know is that he's in the same cell where he used to be.
Oh, maybe now we can look it up. Guys, I need his room number then. Drain the septic tank. I don't even know why this is here. Drain the septic tank. Oh, maybe this has something to do with the water levels. The control valves.
About this.
We have said all there was to say on the topic.
Wait.
I forgot to ask something else.
I'm sorry, but I really need to concentrate.
And my past.
The reason I'm here is to research the older history of the Institute, from its heyday until the strange circumstances of its collapse.
As you can imagine, that's not a topic we like to discuss here. We prefer to look forward, not back in the past.
Well, as the new director, aren't you interested in what happened?
That remark seemed slightly insulting.
I didn't mean to.
Look, it was all a sorry episode that none of us are proud of. And those responsible have long since been apprehended. And that's the end of it.
Apprehended? What do you mean? Is that what happened to Dr. Hanwell? Was he apprehended too? Apprehended, guys. He used the word apprehended. Huh. Alright, we have topics.
What condition would you say can lead to chronic hallucinations?
In my experience, extreme stress. For example, panic attacks. Abuse of illegal drugs and other substances too. But most likely it would be something related to the brain, a physical problem, such as an imbalance of neurotransmitters. Schizophrenia can cause hallucinations as well.
Thank you for the thorough explanation.
Any further explanation? Again?
I'm curious about something. When it comes to hallucinations...
You seem to be particularly interested in this topic.
Yes.
It's my research.
Well, go on then.
What would be a solution? For them, I mean, to stop the hallucinations.
That's one broad question. For starters, drugs which counterbalance the improper chemistry between serotonin, dopamine, and glutamate in the brain. And that doesn't work all the time. If it's something more serious, like a brain tumor.
What?
Extirpation. But it's extremely risky. Even if the surgery is successful, the patient is at risk of dying, or facing crippling side effects.
Yeah, I'm sure, guys. Like becoming a vegetable. Noah, hello, welcome to the stream. Good morning to you.
What if I told you I have a strange urge to look for candles?
Oh.
I would say you have a keen sense of adventure. Have you looked in the attic yet?
Not yet.
If you can't find some candles there, I'll eat my hat.
You'll eat your whole closet. There's one more.
Please, enough chatter. I have work to do.
Why candles though, guys? Why? Why did I say that just now? Am I looking for candles? I don't... Maybe there's a need for candles in this very gloomy place.
Why did Hanwell shut down all of a sudden? Just one more thing. Would you say it's possible that, amid all the chaos, patients were wrongfully discharged?
I know patients
Like me?
were relocated from one institute to the other, as is the current case for our reopening.
Yet it's possible.
Yes, of course, it's very possible. The glorious Hanwell Institute may have let loose dangerous lunatics in the streets amid a media circus. Satisfied now?
Sure. Let's drop the subject.
Interesting why I just asked that question, guys. So I think my character is Yeah, is that case, you know? I'm being wrongfully discharged. That's the reason why I'm having, I don't know, why I'm having hallucinations. Yeah, I've been seeing that woman in the car, like in the beginning of the game, right? Am I schizophrenic? They let me out prematurely. That's why I'm still having problems here. And that's why I came back to the asylum. So many questions, guys. Yeah, I need to be admitted again into this place as a patient. Yeah, our character here definitely needs help.
About this,
We have said all there was to say on the topic.
do you know anything about the construction below?
I'm aware of renovation plans that didn't come to fruition. The structure of the building was typical Kirkbride, since its inception, a style which became dated over time. Mind you, this was true of all mental hospitals of this area. All Kirkbride establishments were forced to change, or perish.
Why this whole fascination with the Kirkbride architecture?
Right.
You could say that Walter was a romantic, too attached to the old ways. He erected this building quite late in his lifetime, when the Kirkbride design was already beginning to exhibit its flaws, and he paid a price for it.
What I don't understand is the purpose of digging in the basement.
It
Right.
makes perfect sense. That's typically how the migration of the so-called unit system worked. Underground tunnels.
Why? Why is there a need for underground tunnels, though? Why?
You mentioned that Bertrand is back in the Institute?
Yes, the same cell as before.
I'm wondering how a network of underground tunnels is so attached to the concept of a unit system.
Well, yes.
To begin with, the unit system is a term that didn't catch on. It was meant to convey the notion of units of buildings, concerned with a single aspect for the everyday operation of a mental institute. One building for administrative offices, another for surgical interventions, then male and female infirmaries separated, and so on. The hospital border in Buenos Aires is a good example of such a system of buildings.
That still doesn't explain why there's a need of tunnels, underground tunnels.
There's one more.
Please, enough chatter. I have work to do.
You didn't really answer the question there, guys. Alright. We've done with people, topics, task, items. Okay, interesting items here. Glass slide.
Are you familiar with this type of glass slide?
Microscope.
Is this a
size.
joke?
What do you make out of this?
That's crude and lowly. I prefer to work with finer instruments.
Crude and lowly. Working with a valve? Are you belittling those mechanics?
Look at this crayon.
Yes, a typical way to keep patients entertained.
Are you familiar with this keyring?
That belongs to Bruno. You should return it to him at once.
I can't even find him. I don't know where Bruno is.
Look at this elegant letter opener.
A true work of art.
Thank you for your time, Dr. Miller.
That was enlightening, guys. That was enlightening. Yeah, I'm glad we found another living character here. A living person! Yes, the more the merrier in this game. Was that a bone pick? Or brain pick? Use it through the nose, you know? More typical lab instruments, petri dishes. Clamps. clamps for the flask and the beakers. Oh, locked. No keyhole there, guys. How is it locked? The whole stack is locked. Cages. So you're doing crude animal experiments here. Yeah, they're small cages, guys. But rats? Possibly? Hanwell Mental Institute, The Influence of Ambrose Miller. Another notable chapter in the Chronicle of Hanwell Mental Institute involves a cordial relationship that developed between Walter Hanwell and Dr. Ambrose Miller, a renowned chemist researching experimental drugs. Dr. Miller first achieved widespread fame overseas due to his involvement in the standardization of clinical drug trials, including the use of placebo-controlled and double-blind tests. Regrettably, Dr. Miller's accolades came to an abrupt halt after the devastating thalidomide tragedy in which thousands of babies were born with malformed limbs as a result of their mothers making indiscriminate and unsupervised use of the drug to treat nausea during their pregnancies. Wow. It has been said that Dr. Miller's insistence on demonstrating drug efficacy with no regard for safety played a significant role in this dark chapter of modern medicine, since his insistence that patients adopt use of thalidomide has been recorded in multiple testimonies. Following this shameful debacle, Dr. Miller shied away from the public eye and became a recluse, maintaining communication with only a handful of select colleagues. It was during this quieter phase in his career that he began to exchange a feverish stream of missives with Dr. Hanwell. No one knows the exact nature of their ardent debates. It was established by acquainted sources that Dr. Miller was fascinated by the ambitious goals of his colleague, as well as the luxuriously equipped laboratory in his institute. But it was also rumored that these professionals shared a passion for the non-secular side of medicine. More recently, Dr. Miller emerged from his seclusion and during an interview expressed interest in becoming a staff member at Hanwell Mental Institutes. So he was, wait, hold on guys, thousands of malformed babies, and he wasn't being held criminally. Why? Why was he not being charged? He single-handedly causes thousands of babies to be deformed, guys. Why is he not in prison? It's just messed up. To a bottle of sinister red liquid. No thank you. Not putting my fingers into them, guys. Alright, this room has double doors, double exits. Wait, have we read this before? Ambrose Miller, yes. There are cages here. Let's go look at the cages. The cages remind me of my own condition, confined and searching for meaning. Confined inside my mind, guys. Yes. Mentally confined, not physically. Oh, rats. Please don't touch the equipment. It is an integrated hotspot, guys. Can I use something here? Can I open the cage? I do have pliers. Yeah, let's do this while the doctor is here. Oh, I actually don't, guys. Okay, what is this? What am I holding here? I don't even know what this is. Oh, crayon! Red crayon, okay. I lost my pair of clippers. It's gone. I used it already. Experiments. Alright, doctor. There's a foul smell in the room here, in the lab. The rat is decomposing. I think you need to take it out. Throw it in the trash. It's really smelling foul here in the lab. I'm about to throw up here. We have to leave the room, guys. Cannot stand the smell. Okay, last cabinet. Locked. Whoa! It is locked. Can I use a keyring? It is Bruno's keyring, guys. So I doubt. I doubt this has a key. Yeah. So those are only room keys. Alright, we're done with the lab. Alright, one final room. It's before we cross over to the other. Oh, there's someone again! Someone alive! Oh, there we go, I found you! Here you are! So you're now blocking the pathway here. He is blocking our way again, guys. Yeah, this is what he does in this game. You're blocking my way.
Lenny, I've been in the basement. You were right.
Really?
Yes, I was there before. And you too. I had this memory. We were working together in some kind of construction project. What were we doing down there?
We were digging.
I don't recall. Everything is so fuzzy.
Lenny, you have to make an effort. This is important for our sakes.
I don't want to, please. I don't want to remember. It hurts.
Okay, don't worry, Lenny. Let's try something else.
Have more questions, Lenny. So tell me about Dr. Mira.
Did you hear anything else about this?
No.
Ebersbacher?
Did you hear anything else about this?
No.
These are all old topics, guys. Crawford.
Did you hear anything else about this?
No.
Lenny? Let's talk about you, Lenny.
Nothing else comes to mind?
I don't want to think about that anymore.
Have you seen Bruno? Lenny? The guard?
Nothing else comes to mind?
I don't want to think about that anymore.
Alright, I think that is the only new item we have is a glass slide.
Look at this piece of glass.
It's a beautiful.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a beautiful piece of glass, isn't it, Lenny? Alright, how about the tank here? Septic tank.
Do you remember anything about the sewers down in the basement?
Me? No, I've never been there. And I don't want to.
I believe there's something important down there. Is there anything you can tell me about the sewage system in the building? There is a sort of septic chamber or tank that can't be opened.
It's complicated. I remember seeing spots where you can put some kind of tool and turn it.
The valve?
Sometimes I can hear a hissing sound near those spots.
Pressure, maybe.
So I guess once we drain the tank, the basement will open up more, guys. Maybe deeper into the basement we can go into. So how about Bertrand? Do you know his cell number? Bertrand.
Lenny, about those spots. Do you remember where they can be found?
I remember seeing one on a balcony.
Yes.
I think.
Which balcony, Lenny?
Then one in a room with bath tubes, and maybe I saw another one on the top floor.
That's actually very helpful, Lenny. Thank you.
Bath tubes means bathroom, guys. Bath tubes. Or the morgue. The morgue has running water, guys. Maybe it's that room. Wait, not the morgue. Wait, which room was it again? I think, yeah, the bathroom with the water running sound. Oh, yeah, that's the one, guys. The one with the working faucets. Yeah, I think that is the important room. One of them, guys. So we haven't been to a balcony yet. So we don't know which balcony he is talking about here. Anyway, Bertrand.
I've learned that Bertrand, a former patient of the Institute like you and me, is here, and I'm gonna pay him a visit.
I hope he's all right.
I hope so too, Lenny. We both need answers.
Do you know exactly where he is? I need a room number, Lenny. A room number.
Nothing else comes to mind?
I don't want to think about that anymore.
See you around, Lenny.
Alright, Lenny, are you actually blocking my way? He is blocking our way. We cannot get past him, guys. Because we have to finish up a few of the objectives first. Before he disappears again. There's a reason why he's in the game, guys. To block our progress. Anyway, I think we have explored a ton of areas here in this hour. I think it's time to end the stream, everybody. Yeah, I'm trying to keep these night streams at around 1 hour or so we can, or I can publish this whole as a video. So, alright, everybody, hope you guys enjoy tonight's gameplay. New rooms, new explorations tonight. New character, in the lab. Alright, everybody, thank you for all dropping by. All the viewers of the channel, thank you very much. For the sponsor of the channel, thank you for your support. I'll see everyone on Saturday morning when we stream again. So, goodbye, everybody.